See, there is one great thing about the truth. There is one great thing. If you become conscious, aware of truth, it automatically changes your life. If you just understand that fire burns you, naturally you will not put your hand in the fire. Even in unconscious, you will not put your hand in the fire. If you understand you are psychological slaves of all these guys, naturally you will see your personality will get integrated. Because in every day, in every moment, you will remember that these are the guys, I am slave for them. So you will see by and by, step by step. Just yesterday one devotee was telling me, Swamiji, suddenly for last 3-4 months, I don't feel connected to all my family. It is not that I don't love them. This is the very word she told me. It's not that I don't love them. I love them. But somehow, I don't feel attracted. I don't feel that continuously I bothering about them. Previously I used to every day ring up and find out. Now I don't feel like ringing up and finding out. But I love them. I am totally very detached. Is it right? It's really a good feeling. You are growing. You are really growing. You see, when the Anahata opens, when you center yourself, you will not continuously bother or worry about the others. It is not that you will hate them. You will love them. You will care for them. But you will be totally an individual. You will understand you are a total individual. You will first time respect yourself. You will have the dignity, the real self-esteem about yourself. If you are continuously bothering means, don't think you are loving them. You are bothering about their attention towards you. You care just so that they will care for you. It's a business contract. It's just a bargain. You stand with a big begging bowl. Oh, please give me your attention, give me your attention. And she is standing with a much bigger begging bowl. And both begging bowls hit each other every day. Tuck, tuck. All the sounds which you hear in your house is nothing but the clashes of begging bowls. Clashes of begging bowls. You really, when you love, you become totally detached. And then also you care. It's not that you don't care, but you are not slave. Have a list in your bedroom very clearly. You can even, if you feel that my husband will read, my kids will read, you do one thing, you have a nickname for everybody. And write that, that's all. Have a small cartoon diagram for everybody. If your husband has got 2 big teeth, write teeth. If your wife is very short, then have a small cartoon of round. Have at least a cartoon or the nickname so that only you understand. Every day at least once you remember, these all the people can depress you. They have got the potential power to depress you. You will see your personality gets strengthened. You are weak because you don't know you are weak. The freedom has got its own intelligence. The truth has got its own capacity. The very moment you understand you are slave, you work for freedom. As long as you don't understand you are slave, you never work for freedom. The moment you understand you are slave, you work for freedom. This will continuously remind you, all these people can exploit you. If you are a slave of somebody psychologically, then verily they can exploit you. I tell you, the fatal diseases come only when you have the low self-esteem and attention for, as begging for others' attention. If you can't stand on your own leg, if you can't stand independently, if you can't center your energy in your own heart, only then you get all fatal diseases. All fatal diseases are caused if you can't stand independently on your own feet. Don't walk with 100 legs. It means you are not walking, you are crawling. Not even crawling, rolling. If you walk with 2 legs, you are walking. If you are walking with 100 legs, you are crawling. Understand whether you are walking or crawling. Write very clearly. I am psychological slave of all these guys. And write very clear list of names. So that again and again your personality will be getting integrated. Forgot her name. What your mother, daughter? I forgot one more instruction. Husband, wife, mother, daughter, relatives should not sit next to each other. Why, whenever I support or tell some story supporting the husband, immediately what husband will tell? Listen. Whenever I support the wife will tell, how many times I told you? At least when Swami says understand. So instead of listening my discourse, you will be giving your own discourse. So next session onwards, please don't sit. Husband, wife, daughter, mother, relatives, don't sit next to each other. Just shuffle yourself.
How much behind?
You are always behind, no problem. You are always behind. So okay. No problem. Understand this one thing. This is a very simple understanding that you are psychological slaves of so many persons will integrate you and you will start giving real love. When I checked that person's, yesterday a person who spoke to me, that Swamiji, I am losing the attachment to everybody. I just checked that person's energy. The heart has started functioning so beautifully. The Anahata has become so integrated. The growth has started happening. I tell you, when you grow, even your detachment is a great service to others. If you don't grow, even your attachment is a big possessiveness for others. You will be eating others' head. Most of the time, in the name of love, we only eat others' head. Don't think you are loving. How much you are eating others' head, only if you ask others, they will tell you. Just go and talk to your husband, then you will understand how much you eat his head. Whatever you do in the name of love, if you go and talk to their kids, then you will understand how much they are eating their head. If you really mature, integrate your energy, even your detachment will be such a beautiful help for them, others. You will understand everybody. If you are just very wildly possessive of others, then you will never bother about others' good. You will only try to fulfill your desires about them, that's all. You will only keep them such a way that continuously they give their attention to you. They are almost like your extensions, that's all. You will only use them. You will never love them. You will never give something to them. When you center yourself on your heart, you really become a beautiful wife and beautiful mother and beautiful husband. As long as you have your energies on others, you will never be neither good mother, nor good father, nor good wife. Only when you can stand up and say no to anybody, only when you have the freedom to say no, only when you have the courage to say yes when you want to say yes. When you want to say no, say no. When you have the courage, you are integrated in your heart. Then I tell you, your health also will be beautiful. Your love towards others also will be really beautiful. Otherwise, you will be only disturbing your health and you will be disturbing others' health. Understand very clearly. Go and write first this homework. Day after tomorrow itself do it. First write this and put it in your bedroom. So that continuously your personality starts growing. You remember, all these guys can depress me. So you integrate yourself. The solidification of the personality is the first thing for spirituality. The basic condition for spiritual growth is solidifying your personality. That happens only when you center yourself on the heart. That is why I tell you, the technique to work on the Anahata Chakra is the basic technique for everybody. The Maha Mantra. Now we will enter into the meditation technique to center our heart, our energy into our being. This technique will totally awaken your real freedom. Only when you bother about your being, only then your health and the other's health can be maintained. So now let us work on the Anahata Chakra, the heart center, to center yourself into the being. It's a beautiful meditation technique from Tibetan Buddhism. Let me explain this technique, then you will start doing. 4 instructions. Listen properly. 4 instructions. One is sitting straight. Sitting straight means your neck, head and the backbone should be in one line. Next instruction, let me finish all the instructions, then you do it. Next instruction, closing your eyes. When I say close your eyes, I don't mean close your eyelids. I mean something more. Now, as on now, when you open your eyes, you see all these things. When you close your eyes, you see all these things inside TV. Inside there is a TV going on. You see everything inside TV. Don't do that. When I say close your eyes, I wanted you to shut the visualization portion. I wanted you to shut the visualization or seeing the things inside. How to do that? Whenever you close your eyes, you can always see the eyeballs will be slowly moving. The movements of the eyeballs will be there. Don't do that. Just give pressure from inside so that the eyeball movement stops. Feel, visualize as if both eyeballs are becoming like a stone. Just for 60 seconds, not more than that. Just for 60 seconds, feel both eyeballs are becoming like a stone. Understand all the 4 instructions. First, sitting straight. Next, closing the eyes. Third, humming from deep stomach. You need to hum. Just do the humming. Let your lips be closed. Just do the humming from the navel center, from a deep stomach. Let me show you how to do. As deeply as possible, as loudly as possible, as lengthily as possible. Just give pressure from inside so that the eyeball movement stops. Feel, visualize as if both eyeballs are becoming like a stone. Just for 60 seconds, not more than that. Just for 60 seconds, feel both eyeballs are becoming like a stone. Understand all the 4 instructions. First, sitting straight. Next, closing the eyes. Third, humming from deep stomach. You need to hum. Just do the humming. Let your lips be closed. Just do the humming from the navel center, from a deep stomach. Let me show you how to do. As deeply as possible, as loudly as possible, as lengthily as possible.
the breath from the mouth?
Only from the nose.
Only because you were opening it and...
You see, when you open the mouth, body takes the whatever is necessary. Actually, when you give the gap, breathe goes only through the nose inside. But body takes a rest gap, that's all. Whether you breathe by nose or the mouth, don't bother. But do it as lengthily as possible, as loudly as possible, and as deeply as possible. Feel your body is an empty vessel and vibrate it totally. Your hands may tremble and your eyes may pour tears. The cough may come out. Don't bother about anything. Let your hands tremble. Vibrate so much so that your whole energy can be centered on your heart. 20 minutes, put your whole effort and hum. And next 10 minutes, sit silently, concentrate on the heart center. In this region, concentrate. Just feel that music is coming from here. You will be listening to music. That music is happening from this place. Just concentrate in this region. Not very tightly, relaxed way. Feel that region. 4 instructions. Sitting straight, closing the eyes, humming 20 minutes, silent sitting 10 minutes. That's all. Yes.
When you close the eyes, then usually you visualize something or the other. What we should do at that time?
Humming time. Humming time, you concentrate more on humming. Don't allow the mind to work. Increase the sound of the humming, your thoughts will disappear into the humming. If the thoughts appear, again increase the sound, increase the sound of the humming. Thoughts will disappear. No other visualization. Just feel, you can visualize as if you are an empty vessel and vibrate. That's more than enough.
You said the humming should start from the navel?
Yes, as deeply as possible.
But concentrating on the heart chakra?
And that is last 10 minutes. First 20 minutes, no concentration. Just hum totally. Became humming, vibration totally.
Can you show the humming just once a day? That when you do that?
No, not Om. It is much deeper than that. Any doubt in the instruction? Yes.
Swamiji, is it starting from the navel?
It will start from deep, much more deeper than navel. Don't bother about from where it starts. Do it totally.
We don't have to focus on breathing.
No.
Breathing just goes on.
Breathing just, yes.
Does the success of it depend on how forcefully you do it?
How?
How forceful?
Yes. I wanted you to do it aggressively.
I get a headache when I do it.
Hmm?
I get a headache when I do it.
Headache.
Don't worry about it. First, if you have the potentiality to get the headache, once or twice it will come out, it will erupt out. You will never get it back. So, start chanting, start humming totally. Let us start the meditation. First tie the ribbon.